Yo, I got a couple work stories to start off. I'll make them brief. So I was repairing this cable, had it disconnected at work, and it was up on the deck, which is like basically a giant wood platform. And then went to the panel, disconnected it, and then like a moment later, there was a shit ton of smoke coming from below. And then I ran downstairs, and some dude, some couple of guys, smart people, um, they plugged in my cable, even though I pulled it away and marked it. Um, and I told their boss too that, yo, I'm gonna need like 5 minutes to do this. And then immediately they plugged it in, started a fire, essentially. It was smoke from the melting of plastic from a box of plugs that was installed. Yeah, that was really dumb and really close because I was afraid we are gonna catch fire on the whole deck and the whole thing's gonna topple down on me. Or, yeah, but yeah, that was dumb. And then on Friday, had a really shitty work day because I was like, um, I needed to work on a scissor lift, and then so I wanted to do the inspection before getting on the thing. Um, Moved it out to a brighter area, but then I had to ride it out, and then the safety lady was there, and she just like was like, "Hey, why aren't you wearing your Fall Pro?" And why didn't you close the chain at the end, which doesn't really prevent you from falling unless, yeah, anyway, it's just a shitty little chain. You can still slide out if you fell in the machine in any way. Um, and the ceiling was like 8 feet. There's no way I'm going up, so I didn't really need Fall Pro anyway. And then I was like, okay, well, how would you have wanted me to do it? And then she said, oh, you gotta grab this controller to move this scissor lift and then take it out and walk beside it. But then um, apparently that's not even the correct thing to do because you only use the controller when you're moving it off of a truck down a ramp and you don't want to be riding it, but otherwise you always should be riding it. Anyway, it was really dumb and unfair, but I was like, okay, that's fine. Next time I'll just put it on Fall Pro and put the chain on. And then she was like, I expected better of you as a leader, and I'm gonna have to like talk to my superintendent and see if I need to like kick you off site. And I was just feeling super shitty after that. Like, I handled the conversation fine, but after she left, I like kind of broke down into tears because I guess what she said really affected me, even though I didn't feel like. Anyway, yeah, it was a shitty time. But talked to my boss. He like talked to her boss, and then even her boss was like, "Hey, Corbin's a really nice guy. Like, he wouldn't make up a story like that. Like, don't kick him off site." It was just for a temporary 1 day suspension. But anyway, um, yeah, it was all good. Um, I will do the bullshit she wants me to do next time. Even though I felt like I did everything safely, it's just regulations. So, yeah, I get it. I get it. I'll just do that next time. So, also, next thing was I cleaned out the P-trap, which is the pipe under the sink in the bathroom. And I'm pretty sure the tenant before us never cleaned it, and I haven't cleaned it since moving in, but the water was draining really slow in the sink, so popped it open. It was really gross. It was like, well, I don't think I need to explain to you guys how gross it was, but it was very, very clogged with some shit. And yeah, wore my mask, wore my gloves, and just clean that shit. Took me like an hour, but it's a lot better and a lot cleaner now. I do highly recommend you guys like clean that shit out at least once every couple years probably. And uh, yeah, I went over to my parents' place today. Chad was there for dinner, and I told my mom this story, and then she was like, "Oh, you should use baking soda and vinegar, pour it down the drain, let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then pour hot water down, and so then I don't even have to like take off the P trap." And that's a really smart idea. So I'm gonna probably do that next time, and try and keep that up every like 6 months or something, and so then it doesn't ever build up that bad. But yeah, and then the other thing um, was on Sunday. I played like 4 hours of Elden Ring Night Rain with Eric, um, and that was super super fun. We were doing like double Iron Eye, which is like the hunter, and that was disgusting actually when there's two of them. And then we were playing Executioner as well, which is like the parry god, but we didn't have as much success with that one because it is hard to parry and learn this character, but he is very satisfying to play. And then the last thing is I styled a wig for the first time. I still need to work on it because I need to get actual like hairspray called Got2B. Supposedly really holds really strong for wig styling, so I can show you. It's character Al-Haytham from Genshin Impact, which I stopped playing because of the whole strike issues. But yeah, this is what it looks like. When I first opened it up, it was like all the hair was down and all like messy, and it was like totally covering all my eyes, and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, this is just with some regular hairspray. I used my hand to form these little like, I don't know what you call them, spikes, and my hand was super super sticky after that, but it turned out pretty good. Got the fringes. Yeah, pretty nice. I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I'm gonna play Little Fighter 2 Remastered. Just came out on the 19th, and I'm gonna play some before I go to bed. I'm really excited. There's like a whole achievement progression system where you start out with the 8 main heroes, and as you complete achievements, you start to unlock like the different characters, the secret characters, and then at the end, there's gonna be like a new stage and the new difficulty, and then when you get to the end of that, there's a new cheat code. It's not LF2.net anymore, which used to just unlock everything for that session. Yeah, and apparently they're gonna keep adding more content, the original creator. So yeah, I'm really excited. The animations look really good. The art looks super good. All right, that's it. See ya.